every reason in the world not to be, you know, to the point where I asked, we were lucky enough to work closely with a lot of the villagers there, and I kept asking all the villagers, like, whose dog is this? Like, he's so chill and he's so happy, and people repeatedly told me, like, no, that's a stray, that's a stray. And so he didn't have anyone, but despite being neglected and never really treated well, he was sweet and he was happy. And the first time I walked over to him, as I got kind of close to him, I could see he was covered in these bugs, and his fur wasn't the beautiful white shiny coat that he has today. It was matted in dirt and just really kind of dingy, and these bugs were kind of burrowing into his skin around his neck and on his head. And despite that, as I got close to him, he started to wag his tail, and that just right off the bat just really stopped me right in my tracks. And it turned into just kind of he repeatedly did things like that surprised me and surprised all of the other Marines that I was with. You know, he really just rose above his circumstances and above his surroundings, and come to find out he was stubbornly positive. That's kind of what we say about Fred now. Is, you know, just having all the reasons in the world to be negative and to be nasty. Fred was stubbornly positive. He's watching his sister go around now.
Hey, Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby. There's Rubes. Yeah. So it was a difficult process, and it wasn't at times the most legitimate process, but I did whatever I could to get him off the battlefield and home to actually the first place in the States he ever came was New York. He flew into JFK from Afghanistan, and I'm from the Virginia, the DC area, and my dad and my sister drove up to JFK to come here, Rubes, to pick him up at customs, and so yeah, it was the whole story about how I got him off the battlefield and how I got him to my family back in the States is a really great story, and it was just one kind of, like, you know, interesting coincidence, or just another example of, like, Fred just kind of charming his way to a better life. So yeah, and it's been fun to share it, and the dodo has done a lot for us. I don't know if people remember the video that came out last year that really just kind of just shared our story in a really awesome way, and there was an article written by the dodo too that got us going, and it's been awesome to have all the feedback and all the positive love from all the supporters of the dodo out there, and we're really thrilled to just continue to share our story.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Now that you've met Fred and he's a part of your life, can you ever imagine your life without a dog again?
Oh, no way. Yeah, no way. No, Fred has changed my life in ways that I'm still trying to figure out. He's you know, I say all the time, you know, I rescued him one time, but he rescues me just about every day. Just from just, you know, getting me outside, even if it's not a perfect day out, you know, you can still go outside and have fun, to bigger stuff, like just having him as kind of an example of you know, of being positive and of being resilient, and also just an example of what I'm capable of, because getting him home was really hard, and it was challenging, and it was worth it, of course, but you know, he's kind of always just been a reminder to me of what I can do. You know, and that's so important in times, you know, just getting out of the military and transitioning, and trying to find a job, you know, and just being kind of frustrated. Fred was always there. He was like, despite things being relatively inconsistent in my life, Fred was always there, and he was consistent. He was always down to go on a trip or go on a walk, or just, you know, do anything. So yeah, I could never imagine my life without a dog. No way.
Well, you're both lucky to have each other.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you so much for sharing his story.
Yeah. Ruby.
Thank you, Miss Ruby.
Yeah, Rubes. What do you think, girl?